Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first module of this course, Spirituality. And I'm so glad that you decided to partake in this course. And keep in mind that I am not a therapist or a doctor. I am a peer to you on a very similar journey. I'm just a little bit further down the road than you. And I am sharing with you the tools that I have accumulated along my journey so far, things that have proven to work for me. And so I am putting that all out there for you to try and see if they work for you too. So as I have said in the writings and in other areas of my project, that I believe that our addiction to gaming and online and tech contains three parts that we need to then heal and rebuild. So there is the spiritual, there is the mental, and then there is the physical. And we're going to go through each of the three, and we're going to break them down as to what needs to happen in each area in order for healing and for recovery to begin. So in this first module, we're going to talk about building a spiritual practice that is consistent, that makes sense to you, that you feel connected to, that resonates with you. And then from there, we're going to talk about what types of prayer there are available for you, what types of meditation, and other tools related to spirituality that you can pick up and try and see how it makes you feel. But for the purposes of this course and what this project stands behind, there is no recovery without a spiritual component. So I just want to make that clear. And I believe that even if you're an atheist, there is a way to find something that resonates with you, and you can completely not have it be prayer. You can have it, call it something else. You can just meditate, and but believing in something greater than yourself helps the process of recovery tremendously. Because if we believe that we're doing this all in our own steam and willpower and energy, we are going to find out very quickly how finite our resource is on our own. And we're going to hit a brick wall pretty darn fast. So, okay. So building a spiritual practice, spend some time reflecting, thinking about, writing about, journaling and about, what source is for you, what God is for you, what spirit is for you. And thinking about what was handed to you as a child in terms of spirituality, whether it came in the form of religion, what that religion was, how that religion made you feel about yourself and the world around you. So you can feel free to discard that, and you can build your own spiritual practice based on things that you now believe in and you feel that are true. So it can come from a particular religion or spiritual practice, or it can just be as simple as nature. It doesn't have to be anything like Christianity. If that is what you feel connected to, however, yes, by all means. Practice your spiritual beliefs how you see fit. I will never tell you what you should believe in. What I will do is present you with tools that transcend religion and are applicable in whatever religion that you choose. So it doesn't matter. The details aren't as important as what we do. Okay, and so then once you kind of decided what your source is, what your power is, that isn't you, that's the most important thing, then it's a matter of deciding what you're going to do every morning when you wake up. Because what we do first thing in the morning when we wake up is really going to determine how our day goes a lot of the time. So, for example, if we wake up in disturbance, if we wake up in depression, if we wake up with a sense of doom and gloom, anxiety, fear, we are likely going to go into the day making really bad decisions for ourselves and having really bad interactions with our fellow human. So waking up in the morning, getting yourself settled, and doing some prayer and or meditation, do a bit of journaling, a combination of all of them. It doesn't matter, so long as you pick at least one to start off with and just focus on that is fine and encouraged. Starting off simple is really the best way to build a spiritual practice. I think that a lot of us get all worked up about the minutia and we miss the point of the journey, and that is to, grow spiritually. In my opinion, that is the point of us being here. To learn our lessons and to pass those lessons on to others, to teach what we know and help people to move forward with us. That's the purpose. So anyway, pick out prayer and meditation. You can write your prayers in a prayer journal. You can literally write out a prayer of your own creation in a journal. You can copy prayers down that you've, know from your lifetime, your childhood. You can just talk to God and in your journal and just, say, hey, this is what's going on and I need help. Asking for help and giving thanks are both forms of prayer. And then as far as meditation goes, there's a lot of different ways to approach meditation. And many people have said to me that for them, meditation is as simple as walking along the beach by themselves and just taking in the scenery, taking in the environment, the ocean sounds, the wind hitting them, and they get this profound sense of God on the beach. And I say, go for it. If that's where you get the benefit of meditation, then do it. There's no right or wrong, so long as you're doing it. I have done this myself, set a timer for like 3 minutes in the morning and I sit cross-legged and I just try to focus on my breathing. And then slowly over time, like every week or every 2 weeks, you can add a minute onto it until you get to like 10 minutes. And excuse me, keep looking around. You can try that, or you can sit in a chair with your feet flat on the ground and your hands on the arms of the chair, and you can do it that way. So, you can do meditation while you're doing yoga. Really, it's whatever works for you. Because I think that when we make it our own, it takes on a lot more meaning, and we're more likely to do it every day. When it's something that we've crafted ourselves and we've pulled from things and we've been given permission and the freedom to say, pick and choose what works for you spiritually, we tend to develop a spiritual practice that will last us for a lifetime and that we can build upon. So it doesn't need to be elaborate in the beginning. It just needs to be done every day. And you can repeat this process in the evening, or you can do something different in the evening. Sometimes it's good to reflect a little bit about the day and sort of how your interactions with people went and how you felt. So, journaling can happen at night. It could be a mental journal. I think it's a good idea that if you are taking it upon yourself to reflect on your day at night is to, maybe jot it down and share it with somebody, particularly somebody who knows what you're trying to do, that you're trying to, get past gaming addiction. And that way they can read it and they can say, okay, and well, what about this? You've been putting this down, every day. What's up with that? Accountability is really huge. And you can use the community forums for this too. You can use me for this. So spiritual practice can be really big. It can grow because it's a way of life. And this isn't, presented to scare you. It's just presented to show you that other people live their lives in different ways, and it has nothing to do with, spending 16 hours a day on a computer. So there you have it. I will add additional videos to this module if I feel it would be helpful, but that's it for now. Make use of what I've put in a text form, and any other little snippets that I might put in the course for you. You can feel free to engage me in an email with questions, suggestions. I am completely open to suggestions and changing things as we go. Tell me what you need so that I can do my best to provide it for you. And that is it for the spirituality module. Thank you.